In order to conduct ASTM D845, specific gravity of soil solids by water pycnometer, you will need 2 water pycnometers, a deaeration apparatus, a funnel, a soil sample. In this case, we are using sand, paper towels, deaired water, and drying pans. First, begin by recording the mass of your dried water pycnometer. Then, fill the pycnometer to the calibration mark with deaired water. Keep in mind it is important to be extremely precise throughout the course of this experiment. Fill the water level to the nominal fill mark using the bottom of the meniscus. This should be exactly 500 milliliters of water. Once filled, dry off the outside of the water pycnometer as well as the inside of the stem. This ensures that no excess mass will be recorded. Record the mass of the now calibrated pycnometer and the temperature. Remove most of the water in the pycnometer, leaving a small amount in the bottom. Then add your soil sample using the funnel. It is important to ensure that no solid particles are lost throughout the course of this. This means you must rinse the funnel and the stem and the soil sample holding tray very thoroughly with the deaired water. Once the soil sample has been added to the pycnometer, fill the pycnometer to about halfway using deaired water. At this point, agitate the pycnometer to create a soil slurry. Ensure that no solid particles are adhering to the size of the pycnometer. This can be eliminated with the swirling motion. It is time to deair the sample. Attach it to the deaeration device properly, open the valve, and turn the deaeration device on. For the purpose of this experiment, we let the machine run for 1 minute with constant agitation over 5 cycles. In the ASTM, you are instructed to do so for 30 minutes. Now, fill the water pycnometer up to the nominal fill line precisely once again. Record the temperature of the soil slurry. Be careful not to touch anything but the stem of the pycnometer. The temperature is necessary for calibration, and any heat transfer from your hands can throw off this value. Dry off the outside of the water pycnometer and record the mass. Measure and record the mass and label number of the 2 drying pans. Transfer your soil slurry into a drying pan. It is important to note that all solid particles in the pycnometer should find their way into the drying pan. Additional water can be added to rinse and remove all the particles from the pycnometer. Once the slurry has been transferred to the drying container, it is now to be placed in the oven until all the water is removed from the slurry. With this much water, that may take a while. Remove your now dry soil sample and record the mass of the dry soil inside of it. Using the temperature calibration table and the following equations, students can then calculate the specific gravity of the soil sample.